In this video, we'll be exploring the controversial Tartarian Empire theory. This hypothesis proposes that there was a vast and sophisticated empire in the distant past, which has been erased from the historical record. Although there is limited evidence to support this theory, it has gained a significant following online and sparked a lively debate among historians and researchers. So get ready to explore this fascinating hypothesis and decide for yourself whether there is any truth to it. Tartarian Empire theory, a controversial hypothesis with limited evidence. The Tartarian Empire theory is a fascinating hypothesis that suggests the existence of an ancient technologically advanced civilization that has been erased from history. This theory has gained a significant following in recent years, with proponents arguing that it offers a new perspective on the history of the world and raises important philosophical questions about power, history, and knowledge. However, the theory has also been met with significant criticism, with many dismissing it as a baseless conspiracy theory that is rooted in Eurocentric thinking and pseudoscience. Here, we will explore the origins of the Tartarian Empire theory, the key features of the supposed civilization, the evidence supporting the theory, the criticism it has faced, its philosophical implications, and the areas of uncertainty that still surround this topic. The origins of the Tartarian Empire theory can be traced back to the early 20th century, when some researchers began to question the conventional historical narrative that suggested that the modern world was the result of a linear progression of technological and social advancement. Instead, these researchers argued that there was evidence of an advanced civilization that predated many of the structures and technologies we associate with modernity. Proponents of the Tartarian Empire theory point to a range of historical and architectural evidence to support their claims, including the existence of ancient structures that exhibit advanced engineering and technology, and the prevalence of symbols and iconography that suggest a sophisticated understanding of science and mathematics. The Tartarian Empire theory posits that this civilization was technologically advanced and had a profound understanding of science, architecture, and engineering. According to proponents of the theory, the Tartarian Empire was a vast and powerful civilization that spanned much of the globe, with advanced infrastructure and communication networks that allowed for the rapid exchange of information and ideas. The supposed civilization is said to have possessed a range of advanced technologies, including wireless energy, anti-gravity devices, and advanced medical treatments. Proponents of the theory also point to evidence of sophisticated artistic and cultural achievements, including the use of advanced geometry and symbolism in art and architecture. While there is limited concrete evidence to support the Tartarian Empire theory, proponents have put forward a range of arguments and examples to suggest that this ancient civilization may have existed. Some of the evidence that has been put forward include the existence of ancient structures that exhibit advanced engineering and technology, such as the pyramids of Egypt and the megaliths of South America. Proponents of the theory also point to the prevalence of symbols and iconography that suggest a sophisticated understanding of science and mathematics, as well as the existence of ancient maps and texts that appear to describe advanced technologies and structures. The theory has been dismissed by many historians and scholars as a baseless conspiracy theory that lacks any substantial evidence. One of the main criticisms of the Tartarian Empire theory is the lack of concrete evidence to support the existence of this ancient civilization. While there are examples of ancient structures that exhibit advanced engineering and technology, proponents of the theory have not been able to provide conclusive proof that the Tartarian Empire existed. Additionally, the theory has been criticized for being rooted in a Eurocentric worldview that seeks to erase the achievements and accomplishments of non-Western civilizations. Some argue that the theory is a manifestation of colonial and imperialist thinking, and that it reinforces the idea that non-Western civilizations were inferior and incapable of achieving great things without outside help. Some proponents of the Tartarian Empire theory have been criticized for using pseudoscientific arguments to support their claims, which has led some to dismiss the theory as unscientific and lacking in credibility. In particular, some proponents of the theory have been accused of cherry-picking evidence, misinterpreting historical records, and using selective or flawed sources to support their arguments. Moreover, the theory has been criticized for encouraging conspiratorial thinking and undermining trust in established historical narratives. This can be particularly concerning in the context of modern-day politics, where fringe beliefs and conspiracy theories can have real-world consequences. Finally, critics of the Tartarian Empire theory argue that it may distract from more productive and fruitful investigations of ancient history and civilizations by directing attention and resources towards an unproven and potentially misguided hypothesis. Despite these criticisms, proponents of the Tartarian Empire theory continue to advocate for their perspective, highlighting the potential implications of the theory for our understanding of history, society, and the human condition. On one hand, it is true that Western history has traditionally focused on the achievements of Western civilization at the expense of other cultures. This has led to a distorted view of history that erases the accomplishments of non-Western civilizations and perpetuates the idea that they were inherently inferior. This view is not only inaccurate, but also harmful, as it perpetuates a sense of cultural superiority that is at the root of many of the world's conflicts. On the other hand, it is important to recognize that the Tartarian Empire theory is not necessarily a manifestation of this kind of thinking. While some proponents of the theory may have a Eurocentric worldview, it is also possible to approach the theory from a more open-minded perspective. By exploring the evidence and considering all perspectives, it is possible to develop a more nuanced view of history that takes into account the achievements of all cultures, including non-Western ones. The philosophical implications of the Tartarian Empire theory are significant. The idea that an ancient civilization of great power and technological advancement existed raises fundamental questions about the nature of power, the construction of history, and the limitations of our understanding of the world. The Tartarian Empire theory invites us to consider the possibility that history may be far more complex and layered than we initially thought, and that our current understanding of the past may be incomplete. It is also important to acknowledge the area of uncertainty and speculation that's around this topic. While the Tartarian Empire theory is a fascinating hypothesis, there are still many unanswered questions and gaps in our knowledge. For example, it is unclear why civilization with such advanced technology and knowledge would disappear without a trace, or why there is such a lack of concrete evidence to support its existence. There is also the issue of the Eurocentric and imperialistic perspectives that the theory is often criticized for promoting. Despite these uncertainties, the Tartarian Empire theory remains a topic of interest and discussion among a subset of researchers, historians, and enthusiasts. While it is important to approach the theory with a critical eye and acknowledge its limitations, it is also worth exploring the potential insights it may offer into the mysteries of our past. That concludes our exploration of the Tartarian Empire theory, a controversial hypothesis with limited evidence. While the idea of a lost advanced civilization is tantalizing, we must always evaluate evidence critically and keep an open mind. Whether you believe in the Tartarian Empire or not, we hope this video has provided you with an interesting and thought-provoking experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe to The Crux for more engaging discussions and explorations of complex topics like this one. Thanks for watching.